And Gala was going to continue with reservation systems over in the Gifford Pinchot. Gala, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you. And I just set my 3-minute timer. I'll try to stay on time. Hello, everybody. My name is Gala Miller. I am the Public Affairs Officer on the Gifford Pinchot National Forest, your neighbor to the north. Emily asked me to speak about our new limited entry system that we are currently working on. Some of you hopefully have heard of this. We have some permit systems in place on our forest and have for many years for our climbing routes and for the Mount Margaret backcountry. But like many of you have acknowledged today, visitation on the Gifford Pinchot National Forest has increased. This actually started prior to the pandemic. Certainly after the Eagle Creek fire and there were more closures in the Gorge, visitation, the toothpaste tube squeezed out onto surrounding national forests. So new this year, we are piloting 2 reservation systems to see if we can help address some of the overcrowding, resource damage, and safety issues. One of those is at the very popular area, we're calling it the Lewis River Recreation Area. That includes Lower Falls, which is pictured here. As you can see, it is very popular area. We've had people complain to us that they're stuck on the Forest Road 90 for an hour in traffic jams. And of course, lots of issues of trash and human waste and emergency vehicles not able to get through due to people parking on, thank you, Emily, on either side of the road. So this particular reservation system goes into place starting June 15th. So it will be seasonal during the summer through September 30th. And it's worth noting that these are reservation systems. There are within a 14-mile stretch, there are 6 parking areas. So you go to rec.gov and you select which parking area you want to visit for the day. If you're just driving through the area and you're not stopping, you don't need a ticket. And so those reservations are available currently on rec.gov. You know, 70% of them were released at that point, and the remaining tickets will be released on a rolling basis 3 days in advance of each calendar day. In addition to that, and I would like to add that we're hoping that this is temporary because we are in the process of looking at a larger, a larger plan for addressing these issues. We have access to some Great American Outdoors funding coming down the pike. So looking at the possibility of expanding parking, adding vault toilets, and even thinking about an alcohol ban at Lower Falls. So stay tuned for shifts and changes there, but this seemed like something that really needed to be addressed. And then secondly, I'll just add shortly that we also are doing a timed reservation ticket at Ape Cave, which is a 2.5-mile long lava tube on the south side of Mount St. Helens. We started this one on May 18th. The cave reopened after 14-month closure. So we've had a little bit of experience with that. So far, it hasn't been that busy yet, but I would say that a lot of people are showing up uninformed. They were unaware of this reservation system. So we have some work to do on educating the public around these new systems. I also want to say that this is when we posted information about these new systems on our social media platforms. I have never seen so many comments and shares since I started in this position. So this is a great interest to the public. And I would say that the public is about 50-50 in terms of people very upset with this what perceived new fee or perceived new regulation. And the other 50% are saying it's about time. Thank you. This is going to be a great improvement. So kind of interesting, mixed reviews. And hopefully we can report back out at the end of the summer and maybe with some lessons learned, but thank you.
I know that, thank you. I know that many of these, oh, there's a little echo. I know that many of these reservation systems are new. Were they, for the both of you, were these, how much did COVID and the pandemic have to do with you adding? I'll just add one question here.
I would say actually not that much.
Okay.
COVID gave us, I guess, some impetus, but these issues were present prior to COVID, and we were working towards some solutions like this in advance.
Stan?
Yeah, for Dog Mountain, it certainly was not COVID related. It was purely motivated by providing for safety for pedestrians and vehicles. Multnomah Falls last year was obviously COVID related. As we move, if we're able to implement something similar at Multnomah Falls, it will not, again, won't be driven by COVID, but will be driven by, again, safety and congestion, resolving those issues.
Okay, great, thank you.